If you haven't seen the Bird Chest Fitness clip, go check that out right now. It's on the YouTube page, Some Podcast. We've had some tragic losses. We've had one loss in particular that happened to the podcast, the Manosphere World with Red Pill Talk, whatever you decide to want to call him or whatever. Tragically, a guy that, I religiously watched, Mr. Kevin Samuels tragically passed away at the age of 56. Yeah, I look at it like that was extremely untimely. And, it was a lot that kind of came with that, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
some of y'all was just and look, I'm not saying I'm a crazy super fan or like, I just super was like, obsessed with that nigga, but some of y'all was a little too happy.
Yeah, that was
that the man passed away, and I felt a type of way about it. I was like, all right, y'all go a little crazy. It's not even like, I mean, like if y'all look, I'm gonna be 100. If y'all celebrate like that when I die, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm gonna be like, fuck you, niggas.
No, they gonna hit the Stone Cold Steve Austin like it ain't over.
Oh God.
I think
I'm gonna be back.
No, the reincarnation of Kevin Samuels, I think, has already happened because I think a lot of people. I think what happened, and I think this will happen.
Y'all is in the basement.
Yeah, I feel like
activated
vampire. No, some vampire.
You got 4 kids. You should be trying to get that pussy away.
Yeah. I'm just spitting out his quotes to motherfuckers on the streets and shit. I'm uncontrollably Touretting Kevin Samuels like.
You a 6.
It's like that best bitch. It's like no reason. She didn't do shit. She's just standing there. I'm in line and fucking Meyer, and I fucking just like dress size, bitch. But yeah, I feel like it was a lot of that, man, and that's unfortunate, right? Because I did a live stream, I guess pouring my heart out, so to speak. But I wanted to just touch on the simple fact of like, wow, like you motherfuckers just don't get it. You don't get it, and it's sad that somebody whose only objective is to be as real as possible and give you all understanding of getting what you want is possible in this world as long as you just understand what each people want from each other. And his whole objective, he said it on Joe Budden's podcast. He said it on Vlad. He said it on his own shit. If you watched him, because people only watch the bullshit. They never saw full episodes. Like I went
some of the other shit.
Like I went, about,
yeah, like the type of like principles that he was about.
Black family, like bro. That. All he wanted was the black family to be together and everybody to have a more realistic perspective of where they're at. Not to say that they can't grow or they can't move, but where you're at right now, you have to live up to what that is right at this moment. Like you can't just jump out the window and say, no, I'm not going to do anything or move for a man or do this for a man if he's not making $1 million. Like it's not fair. It's not fair to all the guys out there that want to give good woman who's a good man, give them a great life. Like if both of you make $50,000 a year, God damn it, like you guys you can be okay. Like that's all he was saying. Like actually, it's like,
and honestly, shit, that for what the statistics say, that's actually doing pretty good. If you two great. People that make 50 grand, that's $100 grand in the entire household. You know what I'm saying? But like people really will be out there like acting like they too good for certain amounts of money. But the truth is,
but you saying $100 grand, but that's if they choose to combine their finances.
Yeah, and that's the hard part. A lot of times, and that was the expectation. That's what he used to. That's what his point was.
Because everybody kind of has their own. They have like these blanket expectations, but the truth is, like, it's really up to y'all how y'all want to handle y'all business. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pay everything and she wants to keep her money, like, that's still got to be a y'all thing. Or if she's paying everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, however the fuck y'all put it, that's a y'all thing. But a lot of people are like, nah, well, fuck that. I do this, I do that. You want me to go 50-50? And it's like, well, I mean, I don't give a fuck what you do. But that's a y'all thing. Like, you and your nigga have to work it out. But if you ain't got no nigga, women
had traditional wants not being traditional women. And that's the part that's so fucked up. You can't fight both fights. You can't fight for the equality
fight. This is a new breed of niggas. It really is. Yeah, but we know this.
We're fighting
it's a new breed of everybody.
They're fighting the equality fight and at the same time wanting traditional old values and shunning their traditional old values. Like, you can't have a traditional man that does all these things, fix tires and fucking shackles roofs and shit like that, and you talking shit to him and not doing nothing in the house. You just fucking on your phone and have your girlfriends come over and fucking drink wine and shit. Like you're not being a good mother. You're not cooking or cleaning.
You're hitting home. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
No, just real shit. And that was his main message. That was his only
isn't
message.
Really a crazy message. I don't understand why people.
No, yeah,
because it got wrapped in.
It was how he was talking to people.
He called a
That's
bitch.
really
He
all it
called a
was.
bitch Barry Sanders, man, and niggas lost their minds.
Wait, he called a bitch Barry Sanders?
Yeah, man. He said
That's
bitch was
actually-
205. He said you're bigger than Barry Sanders at his height and weight. He
Truly.
said you could hit the A gap like a motherfucker. He told a bitch
No,
she was
I
average
mean,
at best. She
when I
said
started-
she was average.
When I started digging to that, I mean, yeah, it's like, okay, so you said you was average. So why are you mad that I just agreed with you? Yeah, no, I hear you on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you hear what that fat dude? Because I watched a couple of videos. I'm like, all right, man, let me just see how bad this nigga really was. Because y'all really hate this nigga. So I looked at a couple of videos and shit. And the nigga was like, that shit with the 205, yo, you a fat fucker.
Oh, you talk.
No, he said, how much you weigh? He said 280, 285. I'm like,
5'2".
when you pass 250, 5 pounds don't fucking matter no more. Like, nobody gives a fuck.
And the nigga was like
Today,
5'2".
he 280.
He was like 5'2", 5'3".
That shit was funny. Yeah.
He said, "Oh, so you a fat fucker?"
He said, "Oh, you a fat fucker." I was like, "Damn."
He said, "Do you got a big
This
dick?"
nigga's hardcore. He's like, "Oh, I'm above that." He's like, "Nigga, you know if you got a big dick," and I'm like,
No, that
"Goddamn."
that killed me because
That shit was
he
funny.
said his response was he was like, "Well, I ain't no Ryan Jeremy and nothing." I didn't ask you if he was Ryan Jeremy. Nigga said, that's hilarious to say. Like, I ain't no Ryan Jeremy and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing.
I'm like, that 1970s ass,
I know, right?
1970s ass porn star. You ain't even seen recent porn.
You ain't even seen recent.
So I know for sure.
Your comparisons is
If
all
you
off.
think your dick is big, it ain't big, nigga. That's bad.
Your comparisons was all off.
Niggas flipping, but they talking like it's big facts. We don't bullshit. We don't got no time for that.
What's going on? It's Alo Boo.
And it's your boy Howie Stack.
And thank y'all for watching the Some podcast. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms.
Don't forget to like, comment, and
Subscribe.
thank you for watching.
Cut gem of all time.